2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, they've hit their stride at the best possible time, dominating their competition in these playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. These guys seem poised to win it all. And here we go, the NBA Finals. 2 contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because you know you just got one matchup left.
And this is everything you work for the whole season. You're here on a mission, and the mission is not complete until you get it done.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We've got Boston facing the Golden State Warriors. Taking a look at Golden State, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they've put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Exactly. Home court advantage means nothing, Greg, if you squander it away early in a series. I'm not saying that'll happen here, but nothing is easy when you're in the NBA Finals.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Amir Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Sullinger is screen on Thompson. Thomas against Thompson. And Thomas, here we go. Sullinger, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That's good. Iguodala's got his first basket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Thomas goes in. A shot by Sullinger, wide open. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Outside Curry. And stolen by Thomas. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Shoots from 12. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. He lays it in. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Well, 3. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Thomas. 6 points for Jared Sullinger.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
We talked about game one and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here is Curry after Jared Sullinger hitting his 3. Green with a screen on Bradley. The pass to Iguodala. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Turner's checked in. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Thompson misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Thomas against Thompson. And Thomas, here we go. Green with the block. Iguodala against Bradley. Right side Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 6 points. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Azili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Boston. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Curry against Thomas. Curry kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Bradley. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Thompson against Thomas. That's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Curry, good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Thomas, a screen on Curry. Bradley against Curry. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Nobody near Barnes. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics with the lead. And here is Thomas. Here's Crowder. Barnes grabs the miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Thomas, and it's blocked by Curry.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
There's the pick. On the wing, Thompson. Six to shoot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bradley passes to Turner. And Olynyk kicks to Thomas. Connects from three-point range. Thomas got 5 points so far. Here's Curry. And that one's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
Boston is stock buy.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game, in college basketball's lost when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Livingston and Thompson are the guards, and it's Spates in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Thomas. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Livingston kicks to Barnes. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Turner dishes to Smart. Passes it to Johnson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Klay Thompson.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Thomas, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Golden State moving it around. Iguodala, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Thomas passes to Smart. Johnson the screen. Now here's Smart. D right on him. Shoots. Green for 2 points. Smart's got his first bucket of the night. Warriors trail by 3. Kicks it to Barnes. There's the feed to Iguodala. They set the pick. Pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now Smart after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Johnson and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And that one misses. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Azili comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Celtics, Jared Sullinger's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And it's Mickey in for Isaiah Thomas. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Curry against Turner. The baseline J. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 12. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Turner with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Johnson dishes to Sullinger. Nice move. Goes back up. Johnson can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Screen by Bogut. Livingston passes to Bogut. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogut. Green, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's tied up with that one. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bradley kicks to Smart. 1:57 left in the first half. Down low. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from Smart. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Curry kicks to Green. There's the pick. There's the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. .135 left in the first half of the game. Smart kicks to Sullinger. And it's sent back by Bogut. Sullinger dishes to Olynyk. No luck. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Iguodala left side. He feeds it to Bogut. Crowder with the steal. Now Smart. Bradley passes to Olynyk. Back to Bradley. Olynyk in the corner. 5 on the clock, and the 3 ball is good. Olynyk's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sullinger is screen on Iguodala. Smart kicks to Sullinger. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Outside Curry to end the run. Can't get it to go. That'll do it for the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, you know, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing like the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the Celtics, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I gotta take my suit off.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, my question is, it's not rocket science. You don't have to have a degree in any kind of science. The best teams always have and always will be unselfish.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
Warriors trail by 7, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the small forward spot. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Thomas against Curry. Oh, trying for it. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Warriors trail by 7. They get it again. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Thomas. Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. And Thompson sends it back. Second chance shot. Bradley, no one around him. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Bogut. On the wing, Iguodala, and the wide open shot from Green. Here's Bogut, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Bogut's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Warriors. Chance. Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Steph Curry fourth.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. So it's Boston now, leading by 5. Here's Thomas. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry wide open. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Johnson the screen. Thomas goes in. It's stolen by Bogut. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Thompson. And that one's good. Thompson's got 7 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now, here's Bradley. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
It's Curry with the drive, and it's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Boston's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Thompson against Thomas. Sullinger outside. Got a piece of it. Thomas against Thompson. To the inside. Johnson. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 7. Johnson with the block. Now here's Thomas. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Sullinger outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in, and then for Boston. Tyler Zeller comes in for Sullinger, and Turner's subbed in for Jay Crowder. Now here's Turner. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Bradley passes to Thomas. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Curry kicks to Green. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Shoots. Zeller trying to free himself up. Busted. No good that time either. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 5. Feeds it to Zeller. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Bradley. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Thompson with the bucket.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Thomas. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. Nick. And he sinks the second. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Spates. And the shot falls short this time. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Thomas a screen. Dishes it to Turner. He kicks it to Thomas. Back to Turner. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Iguodala. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Thompson. Can't hit.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors ahead, ending the third quarter on a 15-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Celtics trail by 3. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Maurice Spates out there with Bogut, and it's Livingston in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Crowder. Here's Mickey, banked in off the glass. Mickey's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Here is Livingston. The dish now to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. There's the pick. Spates against Turner. Here's Olynyk. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
There's the bucket. Good. And 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Now here's Bradley. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now a 4-point Warrior lead. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Bradley kicks to Johnson. They get a hand on it. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game. Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson. He's got 14 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
2 shots. That free throw good from Thompson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Thompson against Turner. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now Bradley, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Bradley dishes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And the pass to Sullinger. Here's Turner. That one's good from the corner. Thomas checked in for Turner. Warriors leading by 6. Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. They double team Curry. Barnes up top, defended by Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 23 points for Steph Curry.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
But he recovers it, and it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Outside, Green passes it to Thompson. And there's the feed to Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
They're running. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with coach.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Outside Thomas. Kicks to Bradley. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, and that one's good.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
It's Curry with the drive. Good. Curry's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. In the corner, Bradley with it. Thomas passes to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Launches a 3, and Thompson sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Thomas goes in. He kicks it to Zeller. It's stolen by Curry. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Spates. And again, no good by Golden State. Austin with the ball. Trailing by 13. Out to Turner. All sorts of time. Pass to Smart. And off the glass. That one's good.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number 1 option, the number 2 option, number 3 option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Till I get up, time is barely on